What's up, YouTube? So I just YOLO'd 33K in the stock market today. So what I buy? All technology. Give me all the risk. I want all the risk. The more risk, the more reward. That's how I look at it. So Jason, what did you buy? Google, Nvidia, and Microsoft. And I'm going to go into detail why I bought them. But before I do, think about this. Look at the VU, the S&P 500, any mutual fund out there, any index fund. What are they mainly invested into? Technology. Why is that? Because technology drives growth. If you look at the gains from any of these index funds, technology companies are the ones that primarily influenced all this growth. So if you're a young guy, perhaps like me, 27 years old, go all technology. Go high risk. You got the time. You got the time. Now, the only reason why you shouldn't go all technology is if you're about to retire. If you're 60, 70 years old, I would be highly against going all technology. I would go more into bonds, more into dividend paying stocks. But, this is just my strategy. This is how I look at it. Maybe you have a different view. Oh, there goes my darn camera. So let's talk about Google. Now, they just came out with this new computer chip. They gave it a name, Willow. It's a quantum computer chip. The easiest way to, in my opinion, darn, there goes my camera again. The easiest way to think about the quantum chip, there goes my microphone. Sorry, man. Quantum chips. Think about a maze. Today's computers, there's only one way to solve that maze, and you got to do it one way at a time. It makes one error at a time. Quantum chips, they can figure out a way around this maze 10 times at one moment. 10 times at one moment. This is like discovering fire all over again. So that's why I put 10K in Google, man. This thing is going to go through the roof. I don't want to jinx myself like in a bad way. And then Nvidia deals with a lot of graphic designing. So every computer out there, they need graphics, they need designing, and also Nvidia has some its own AI, artificial intelligence area. So that's why I have 10K in there. Microsoft, GTA is about to come out. GTA 6, man. Xbox, think about it. Dude, Microsoft is a solid technology stock, and that's why the S&P 500, the VU, a big chunk of what they're invested into is Microsoft. And the last one, Berkshire Hathaway, Class B, of course. I have about like $3,000 in there, just as like a safe haven. But I'm about to move all that into Tesla when I see a good opportunity. I think Tesla right now is very overvalued. I think the stock price is actually double what it's supposed to be. Even Morningstar, the fair market value, it should be half of what it is right now. I think Tesla is an amazing company. What Elon Musk is doing with SpaceX and Starlink is so amazing. You can't invest into those companies directly, but you can invest in a Tesla, which I think automation is taking over the world. And if you really think about it, soon we'll have driverless vehicles. And who's the leading company of that? Think about it. Okay? And invest your money wisely. I did have Walmart stock for, I think it was like 2 weeks. I had Walmart stock. And reason being, I work at Walmart. I've been there about 5 years, and I'm looking around. I'm being observant of my surroundings. And I shop at Publix, Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, and of course Walmart. And no other grocery chain is doing it like Walmart is. I'm looking around, and the online grocery department of Walmart is expanding. The CEOs and the market managers, they take a lot of pride and diligence. They do a lot of diligence in the online grocery and pickup department, and soon that will be the main business of Walmart. It's not going to be people shopping in the store unless you're buying like apparel, but online grocery delivering services, that's going to take over, and I think Walmart is an amazing long-term play. Not even the online grocery department area made me really impressed. Just the way they handle technology, the scanners they have, the devices, they update them so much. And just the 5 years I've been working there, I've seen a lot of change, a lot of good change, a lot of implementation of technology. For example, the phone. They used to have a clock in and clock out machine. You would go there, swipe your badge, and then start your shift or end your shift. And now it's all on the phone. And so, thinking about that, I'm just like, man, these people are really on board with technology. And if you look at places like Winn-Dixie, it's a smaller food chain, or grocery store, I should say. But they're not doing it like Walmart. Neither is Publix. And those stores, at least I know Publix is privately owned, or the shares are private. You can't publicly trade stocks in Publix, which is really silly in my opinion. You should share the wealth. That's what Sam Walton said. He wants his employees to share the wealth, to share the profits. And these other grocery chains, they're not doing it the way they should. It's really silly in my opinion, really silly. But anyway, those are the main stocks that I'm looking at, that I YOLO'd 33K in. And I think you should really consider, if you're a young guy like me, invest in those technology stocks. The ones that you really believe in. Don't buy 30 grand of AMD because you see someone on TikTok made 100K off of it. That's not going to happen for you, most likely. It's like hitting the lottery. Some of us, we just get really lucky. We're at the right place at the right time under the right lighting, and we just get lucky. But for the majority of us out here that's going to work every day, just be smart with your money. We don't earn a lot of money, at least I don't. So I got to be careful with that money. And yeah, it's kind of ironic, kind of contradictory, if that's a word, for me to say when I'm going all risk. But these stocks, I believe in them. And, I'm just been observant of my surroundings and taking advantage of the buying opportunity. And, not only is it with stocks, whatever you invest into, I think you're already above a lot of people out there because you're investing. I bought a house a couple years ago, and I already have 50K in equity in it. It's like, man, just start. Just start. There's a quote that goes, the best time to plant a seed is yesterday. The best time to plant a seed was yesterday. So invest today. If you want shade 20 years from now, you're going to have to plant that seed right now for that tree to grow in order to get the shade. So start early, man. I've heard all my life, the young dudes out there, the uncles, the unks they call it. They said, man, start young. I wish I was your age, and I started investing when I was your age. And I started when I was 25. I'm almost 28. And I already have 50K in equity and 33K in the stock market. and like 18K in my employer 401k. So, I think I'll be okay when I get older. But, I say these things to show you that when you start early, when you start right now, you'll reap the rewards later in life. And it won't even be that far. You'll see positive growth within the first few months, the first few years. You'll see that growth. So stay invested. I hope that you got something out of this video, and I want to do more videos like this. I've always been into financials. I've always been into stocks and real estate, and I've always promoted investing. Even at my job, I'm always walking around, hey man, did you sign up for the 401k? They match it up to 6%, so it's free money you get every month. Why not do it? Yeah, I'll make some more of these videos. Please give me a like or a comment. Just let me know what I can do better. This is like my, I don't know, like second or third video regarding like stocks. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.